Okay, so let us go ahead and take on an example on IND AS number 38 on intangible assets. Again, this example is important from the examination standpoint, that is CA final November 2024. Now, let us go ahead and take on this question that reads B Limited or B Corporation. Yes, ma.
B Limited is developing a new distribution system of its material. Following are the costs incurred at different stages on research and development of the system. Now here, phase or expense and amount or rupees in crores. 2011 research phase 8 crore expense.
So in the year 2011, your company spent rupees 8 crore on research phase. And you all know that any amount expended or spent by the entity on research will be recognized as an expense when incurred. Right?
Yes.
That is IND AS number 38. And then in the year 2012, what is the amount spent?
Yeah, for research it is 10 crore.
Again, research rupees 10 crore. Even that will be recognized as an expense in profit and loss account in the year 2012. Then 2013.
It's a development phase and 30 crore.
So this amount will be capitalized. Because as per IND AS 38, once you reach the development phase, then you start to capitalize, that is expenditure, that is recognize an intangible asset under development. So rupees 30 crore will be capitalized. And what is the amount spent in 2014?
Development 36 crore.
Another 36 crore is capitalized. Next year 2015?
Development 40 crore.
40 crore. If you add all the three numbers, it is rupees 30 crore, 36 crore and 40 crore. In all, rupees 106 crore will be capitalized as an intangible asset by the end of 2015 year end. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Next.
On 31st December 2015, B Limited identified the level of cost saving at rupees 16 crore per annum.
It is given that by 2015 the asset is ready, available for use, and the amount shown in the books will be 106 crore for this intangible asset. It's given that this asset will generate future economic benefits, cash flows. And what is a cash flow expected from 2016 onwards? 16 crore.
16 crore.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Expected to be achieved by a new system over a period of 5 years.
Over 5, the 16 crore per annum across 5 years. That should have been the wording. 16 crore is the future economic benefit for each year over the next 5 years. That means this asset will last for 5 years. That is 2016, 17, 18, 19 and 20.
In addition, this system developed can be marketed by way of consultancy, which will earn cash flow of rupees 10 crore per annum.
You saw there are two future benefits. One is cost savings. How much? 16 crore.
Yes, sir.
Also, you're going to market. You're going to give, consultancy service. You're going to teach others how to use this, right?
Yes, sir.
And for that, you're going to earn how much? 10 crore per annum. That means a total cash inflow, or you can say the total amount of FEB. What is FEB? Future economic benefit from this intangible asset is going to be rupees 26 crore each year for the next 5 years.
B Limited demonstrated that new system meet the criteria of assets recognition on 1st January 2013.
That is why from 2013 they said what? Development phase. Next.
Determine the amount or cost which will be expensed and to be capitalized as intangible asset, presuming that no active market exists to determine the selling price of the product.
That means that is basically you don't have the fair value less cost to sell. Now that number will not be available because it is not sold in the market. Yes, ma'am. That is
That is system developed.
basically whatever intangible asset you have, you don't have
Market for it.
the fair value for this asset because there is no active market for this intangible asset. So fair value cannot be determined.
Calculated. System shall be available for use from 2016 for
From
testing for impairment.
2016 onwards, the asset is available. And therefore, from that year onwards, you can start to amortize the cost of the intangible asset. That is one thing. And also on 31st December 2015, you are supposed to test the asset for impairment.
10% discount rate can be taken.
A 10% discount rate will be taken to determine something called the value in use. Okay. Now, how do you go about this example? So, refer to the solution out there. Okay. So, very important. You got to write very clearly as per IND AS 38, the amount spent on research will be recognized as an expense when incurred. And then the amount spent on the D phase. What is D phase?
Development.
The development phase will be capitalized and you recognize an intangible asset. But remember, this intangible asset will be definitely carried at what? Cost, less any accumulated amortization, and less any impairment loss. But amortization will start only from 2016 onward because only then the asset is available for use. But on 31st December 2015, the asset can be what? Anyway tested for impairment because your IND AS 36 will say very clearly an intangible asset which is under development, okay, will also be tested for impairment, that too annually. Is that fine? So have that in mind. Now let us go ahead and take on this example. Yeah, read the solution, ma.
As per IND AS 38, research cost of 8 crore and 10 crore to be expensed in respective years, that is 2011 and 12.
When they say expense, charge to profit and loss account, rupees 8 crore and 10 crore.
The development expenses can be capitalized from the date the internally generated asset, that is new distribution system in this case, meet the recognition criteria.
The recognition criteria is met on 1st January 2013.
Therefore, the cost of 30 plus 36 plus 40 crore, which is 106 crore, is to be capitalized as an intangible asset.
As an intangible asset. Next.
However, as per IND AS 38, the intangible should be carried at cost less accumulated amortization and accumulated impairment loss.
Impairment loss. Next.
At the end of 2015, B Ltd should recognize impairment loss of rupees 7.46 crore, which is 106 crore minus 98.5 crore.
But before doing this, people should do this working note in the examination. You got to first of all calculate the 98.54 crore, which is supposed to be the recoverable amount of the asset.
Yeah.
And then you are supposed to compare the book value, nothing but the carrying amount of the asset, okay, and 98.54 what you can recover, and the difference will be what? Impairment loss. Now just stop for a minute over here, Renuka. Let's read the working for the 98.54. And then we come back and find the amount of impairment loss.
Yes,
Shall we?
The calculation of discounted future cash flow is as under, assuming 10% discount rate.
10% discount rate.
So all are rupees in crores. Year 2016, cost saving is 16 crore. An inflow of by marketing the system is 10 crore.
There are two benefits, right? Yeah. One is you're going to save cost. Number two, you're going to sell your idea and then earn some income, 10 crore. You know, you're going to earn how much?
6 crore.
Okay.
And that into the first year discount factor.
Discount factor at 10% discount rate is 0.909 and amount you get. And do that for all the 5 years. So if you want people, smart cookies out there can use the annuity factor if you want to. You would have done so many examples in AFM. What are you going to do? You can take the cash flow rupees 26 crore, that into the annuity factor for 5 years at 10% discount rate.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can add up all the discount factors into 26 crore, or you can make a table, right? And how
Yes.
much you get? 98.54
5 4.
crore. And then
And no amortization of assets shall be done in 2015 as amortization starts
that's okay.
in 2016.
Okay, then just before the table, have they given that?
Yeah. At the end of 2015, B Limited should recognize an impairment loss of 7.46 crore, which is 106 minus 98.52.
In this case, normally what happens, we are supposed to compare two numbers, right? That's what is given also in the quiz. Solution, just see.
Yes.
So I'm supposed to calculate the recoverable amount, which is actually the higher of two numbers.
So the impairment loss is excess of carrying amount of asset over recoverable amount.
That's okay.
And recoverable amount is the higher of 2, that is value in use and fair value less cost to sell.
Exactly. So in our example, we know it's 98.54 crore value in use, but the fair value less cost to sell is not available. Therefore, 98.54 is taken, right?
As a recoverable.
Exactly. And compare 106, the carrying amount. Therefore, there's an impairment loss of how much?
7.46
And
crore.
that will be debited to profit and loss account in the year 2015. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And that is all with this example, guys. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, please go through this example really, really well. Okay. So, it is a good example on IND AS 38, coupled with IND AS 36 on impairment of assets. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.